Hey sis, salons are closed, but you know I got you fixed. Okay, this isn't a lace front wig, not even a lace wig, and it's definitely not giving clip-ins. Okay, that's me. That's all me right there. I'm gonna show you guys how to lay this hair. Come on, get ready for this slay because it's serious. Now, if you thought to yourself, oh, that might be a UPART wig, I like the way you think. This is the SANDRA Kinky Straight UPART wig. This is one of the very first types of units I'll be using. I want to show you guys the cap construction, and this also has an elastic band, sis. I haven't seen them coming like this, so this is definitely very interesting. Now, she's 200% density, so I had to get out my silicone based heat protectant, which is very light, and it just glides through the hair. It's a very good serum. I highly recommend. And with my flat iron set at 350 degrees, I'm showing you how I flat iron this unit. Now, this is real time. I'm showing you guys how I glide the flat iron down. I wanted the plates to make contact with the hair for a sufficient amount of time, so I'm going slow, which is very key. I didn't want to do multiple passes. I don't want this to look crazy unrealistic, and I love that this luster, this shine, this density is serving realness. Now, again, this is 200% density, but I'm working with the mindset of making this look as realistic as possible. And because this has so much density, you don't really need a lot of leave out, which is a plus for my girls who have 4C, 4Z, 5G, LTE hair and you're a little bit scared. Now, this step is optional. I just wanted to use my brush and the blow dryer attachment to kind of make sure that area is super flat. So, when I go in and lay my hair, it looks really good. And I wanted to do a few passes with the blow dryer and my brush just to get that kind of silk press kind of look. This is optional. Again, you don't have to be extra like me. And I definitely recommend using your hair shears to kind of like trim the ends a little bit. They did look a little scraggly, so I want to make them as super neat as possible. And as with any UPART wig, you have to go in and trim away that mesh net. Now, I'm showing you guys real time how it looks. I'm taking my time and using my hair shears to kind of like trim across the reinforced edge. Make sure not to trim into the combs. And this is something like it's super easy. I wasn't intimidated by it, but again, I definitely think you should take your time. You don't want to rush this step. And since I've upgraded from my Meek Millies, okay, I have my little flat braided foundation. It's not crazy neat, but it's neat enough. And I have my UPART shaped leave out. And I do have some hair around the perimeter. It's not too much in that area around the sides of my hairline. I made like parts on an angle. You don't want to make straight parts. I find that if you make your parts on an angle, the wig lays so much better. And so once I use that elastic band to secure it at the nape, you got to fix this. We have to get the positioning correct. And so I'm trying to line up the base of the U part of the wig cap with the base of my part of that U part shape. And I wish there was a comb right at the base of the U part because it would make it like lay even more seamless. But you guys see the combs are set so far back from the like front edge of the U part, so they kind of flap up. So I'm making sure to secure those combs within my cornrows so that they're snug and it's secure. Again, take your time. I think that may have been like a manufacturing error, and maybe this isn't something that they saw, but like, I'm gonna keep it G with you. These little flaps, they're flapping, and I'm not going to, resolve it right now. I want to figure out how I want my part to be so that when I do go in to secure those flaps of like excess wig cap, it lays according to how I want to style my hair. Now I'm going in with a bobby pin and weaving it alongside the edge of the U part because I want to make sure it's laying super flat. You want to do this on both sides. This may be an instance where you don't have to do this, where they've improved the cap, so you don't have this error, but this is what I'm going to do to make do. But you can also install additional combs if you want to, if you feel savvy enough. Just use like a curved needle to sew on the extra comb attachments so it can lay right. I could have done that, but you know what? To be honest with you, I could have done that, but I wasn't really thinking. So I'm using my flat iron that's again still set at 350 degrees, and I'm just going to do like one pass for this portion because I definitely don't want to overwhelm my hair. I haven't even been blow drying my hair, so this is like a huge difference for me. I've been like kind of really trying to lay off the heat, but again, I'm just like being very strategic. don't want to go crazy, and I don't really like to put too much heat on my edges, so that's why you guys will see like, oh, she's not really trying to use that hot comb or like that flat iron to get them edges, because I really don't want to do that. Like, I'm just trying to relax. Okay, I have hair, I want to keep hair, okay, and keep it going and retain that length and make sure it stays healthy. Anyway, again, I have minimal leave out and the blendability, sis. That's what I'm working on. It may look a little crazy and suspect, but don't come for me just yet. Okay, y'all saw the intro, right? Now, once I have everything together, I'm just trying to see how it's going to look. I wanted to see if this is actually believable. Like, am I clockable? And so now I'm just getting that part together. Okay, y'all see my pink comb? I love my comb. I burned it a little bit, like, because, you know, I put it against the flat iron, so it kind of curled a little bit, but I love this comb, and the rat tail portion is like super thin, so I can actually make a nice part in this area. Now, I'm sorry you guys couldn't see this step very well, but I went in to trim the hair even more to like kind of really exaggerate those layers. I wanted to bump the ends. Like, I wanted to give Brandy meets like Mary J. Blige, like, you know what I'm saying, real love, what's the 411, but also a little bit of like, and just that bump to make the hair look super healthy. And the kinky straight hair on this UPART wig is everything, okay? It's gorgeous. Now, my hair is slightly lighter than the hair of the UPART wig, and this is a natural hair color, so it looks rather good, but my hair has always been a little bit lighter than the natural hair color. But again, I'm living for what I'm giving. Like, she gave what she was supposed to give. Now, with the Style Factor Edge Booster and the Ebon New York pomade, now this has a little bit of like a darker color. Again, I do have fine hair around the perimeter, so, you know, if you have 4C hair, don't feel like you're struggling. Like, it's something that's very common. Fine doesn't always mean thin, and if you're confused by that, google.com. Now, I'm just making sure to, you know, use my little edge brush and do, you know, some swoops. Now this may give baby hair tease, but I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to jazz it up. I don't know, I wanted to make it look cute, make it look believable and like unclockable. Now, I tried not to make you guys seasick, so definitely let me know how I did in the comment section below. Y'all keep me together, and we keep each other looking fly in the community. So definitely let me know if you have any tips or tricks, something you recommend, because I feel like I may restyle this UPART wig. It is bomb. Now, of course, because my hair is super thick and it will revert even if you look at it too long. Okay, so I'm going to take that satin scarf and wrap it around my hair, and I'm gonna let that set for about 30 minutes. Like, I'm not even gonna play, I'm not gonna hold you. I just really wanted to give it enough time to set, and once you take your scarf off, you should be having a moment, okay? Now, when I swoop my edges, like, I kind of did like swoop up some of my makeup, but I'm not even worried about that. Like, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I really like this. Now, I added those double prong clips because I just wanted to make sure everything was cohesive, laying flat and flowing together. And girl, this looks like a natural head of hair. This looks like a little blowout. This looks like a silk press, but you know the hair is extra healthy. So if you want to fool the boys and girls, this is a look. Check out my first wig. This is their UPART wig. It is absolutely gorgeous, and you definitely want to use any coupon codes. I'll list them if they're available. And please, if you enjoyed this content, definitely give it a thumbs up because I love this look. But subscribe. Definitely comment below, Kiki with me. I love hearing from you guys. I appreciate the family. And make sure you follow me on Instagram because your girl is going to be going live a little bit more. And I'll ask you guys when you want to see my face so we can Kiki. Okay, I'm going to leave y'all. Have a great day. Stay beautiful and keep on slaying.